The new Bachelor, Matt James, joins us now. Matt, congratulations.
After 25 seasons and constant calls to bring more diversity to the show, ABC's The Bachelor has named its first Black Bachelor. The new Bachelor, 28-year-old Matt James, caught the eye of thousands when he appeared on his best friend and former Bachelor contestant Tyler Cameron's Instagram account. And James grew a following instantly.
I'm not going to lie, though. I'm going to always think, is this something that ABC wanted to do? Or is this something that, given the recent events of the last 2 to 3 weeks, especially this week, there was a huge push for diversity. I'm always going to wonder, did they have somebody else in the wings and they said, you know what, fine, they're asking for it, let's appease them. Still happy it happened, regardless of how it happened, because it's way overdue.
For the nearly 20 years that The Bachelor has aired, and the 18 years The Bachelorette has also been on TV, the show has featured predominantly white casts. Generally, audiences have watched contestants who are Black, Latinx, and Asian get eliminated in early episodes.
It doesn't make sense to me. I think I was taken out of this equation way too early.
And the chosen bachelors and bachelorettes have also been overwhelmingly white, with the exception of Rachel Lindsay in 2017 and Juan Pablo Galavis in 2013. Contestants of color have also accused the show of racial discrimination in the past. In a 2012 court case, 2 African-American men challenged The Bachelor's refusal to cast people of color in the role of bachelor or bachelorette. 2017 was considered a turning point for the franchise when Lindsay became the first Black bachelorette and only female lead of color in 18 seasons. But the show remained minimally diverse in the following seasons, leading Lindsay to say she would disassociate herself with the franchise unless they made significant efforts to fix its racial problems.
I don't want to be affiliated with a franchise who's not on the right side of this. At this point, you can't be neutral. You're either on the wrong side or the right side. And the franchise, to me, has been on the wrong side for 18 years.
The narrative hasn't necessarily been one that's positive for people of color on the show too. We don't get a lot of airtime, or our airtime is predominantly confrontational of, you know what I mean? It's just we're at the center of drama in a negative way versus this is our love story.
When the show was able to move back into production after a coronavirus hiatus, James's historic season will start after The Bachelorette. He was originally slated to be a contestant vying for Claire Crawley's heart, but will now have his own time in the spotlight.
I think it's an honor. I'm just going to lean into myself and how my mom raised me. And hopefully when people invite me into their homes on Monday night, they're going to see that I'm not much different from them. And they see that diverse love stories are beautiful.